Good morning, Ms. Sello. Good morning, Mr. Padayachee. Good morning to you too, Colonel.
Good morning, Chair. Good morning, Commissioners. Good morning, Council.
Morning, Commissioners, and morning, Colonel.
Good morning, Commissioners. Good morning, Chair.
Commissioners, just to place on record, I learned this morning from the Colonel that the docket disclosed to us, which we've been working off from yesterday, is incomplete. So it transpires that there are some documents we did not get, and the explanation for that is that the actual docket is actually in two parts. We seem to have been furnished with the one part. So we are running copies of what has since been provided to us, which is the second part of the docket, and we will be updating your files accordingly. I do not know the extent to which the Colonel would like to refer to that second part of the docket, which we currently don't have. But I suggest that perhaps we proceed and we'll see where we get. Should we be confronted with that situation before the second part of the docket is finished to all of you, we will either stand the issue down or we'll find a way to manage it. Colonel, would that work for you, that approach?
That will work, I think, Chair, because one of the documents that you have is the main affidavit of myself in that second bundle that came at the end of the bundle. So I may make reference to it at a later stage as you speak. But we'll be guided by that, Chair. Thank you.
Okay, so maybe I wasn't correct in what I communicated to the commissioners. We might be missing, you say, some chunks within the docket. Because if we have the last one that I referred to, I had it, I think, as A32 in my files, which is what the commissioners have. You want to refer to that. You are suggesting, if I understand, that we are missing. You explained that they go up to A36. And I thought that if our version goes up to A32, we therefore are missing 33 to 36. But you seem to suggest that there is more, or what I thought was missing, in fact, is in the file. So are you able to shed light exactly on what we're missing? It's okay. So it's all right. I paused. It's my mistake.
I take care of Chair's word yesterday for the transcript, so I put back. You have 832. I think that is the main affidavit. So
yes.
The rest up to 836, we can deal with as we.
You won't be needing them at least until tea time.
Not necessary unless something comes to the fore from your line of questioning. Then we can go there. But I think you have 832 and 819. So it's fine. I was under the impression you only had up until 827.
Okay.
Because that's the first disclosure bundle, and then the remaining came on the second disclosure bundle. Thank you.
That's fine. Then I think you accept my proposed approach. Should it become necessary to refer to something we don't have, we will stand down that issue and then come back to it after tea.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Advocate Sello, before you start, what you call A32, the affidavit we looked at yesterday, we have it as A19 and then 1 in brackets. That's why we were struggling figuring out where it is. So I'm wondering if there are some documents that are duplicated in the docket and whether the second part does not contain the same documents that are in the first part.
Could possibly be, based on your comment and question, Commissioner. But perhaps then to avoid confusion, we'll try and refer to the documents by name, wherever they are located in the file, and avoid calling them A19 or A32, because that might create problems. So far, there is that one document we know that the Colonel wants to deal with, and during tea, hopefully, we will sort something out. Thank you. Thank you. Colonel, just a recap from yesterday. You recall that our exercise intended to determine what I call the start point and the end point. The end point being the application for the issue of warrants of arrest. And I had suggested that the start point is the A1 statement, which is the statement of Mr. Fadil Adams. And the end point, for my purposes, is that application for the warrant of arrest.
That's correct, as of yesterday.
Yes.
And you said you are in possession of the 832. The 832 statement is, you got the A19, which is the application for the warrants,
yes,
the affidavit for the warrants. Then you will have an affidavit, it's a complete affidavit that covers the whole thing, covers the start till up to till the building of the, excuse me, till the warrant of arrest. Means gives you the whole package,
okay,
up until the warrants.
Okay. What is that affidavit called? So we can say we have given up on A19, A32, the numbers. So if you could just give a description of that affidavit, and we'll try and see if we can track it down in the meantime.
How you would, can I speak? How you would differentiate between the two? The one is the application, is an application in support of the warrants.
Yes.
That's how you'll distinguish. That's A19.
Yes.
The other 832 is just a plain affidavit. The heading is affidavit, either undersigned Brian Padayachee. So that's an affidavit.
It doesn't say what it was furnished in support of. It doesn't say the purpose for which the affidavit was signed. On the face of the document itself, it doesn't.
I'm not getting you. I just want to say something quickly.
Yes.
Excuse me, Chair, through you. Advocate Sello, sometimes I can't hear you.
Oh,
and I have to lean front. And that's why when we spoke earlier, when it came to the discussion between yourself and my counsel that you're present, I couldn't really hear properly.
No, I do apologize. Please indicate each time my voice drops too low. I apologize for that. Thanks.
Thank you, Chair.
I think we will try and locate. How many? Do you know how many affidavits you have, at least, so that we search amongst them? Then we'll try and locate the one you specifically reference.
Yes.
How many affidavits do you have in the docket?
Just before you itemize them, I too am interested to know what A32, for what purpose A32 was deposed to.
Can I speak?
You do explain 19, but and then A32?
832 is what we call an anchor affidavit.
Anchor affidavit.
Anchor affidavit.
Yes.
Yes. It contains the whole scenario of everything, from start up until the.
And why would you have to depose to an anchor affidavit? For what purpose would you ordinarily do that?
It gives the whole start of how of everything, what we did, the
investigation up until the time that it finishes off there, where we go for the... And for whose consumption is it intended?
It's for the court.
Oh, okay.
When I sorry, Chair. When I go and testify,
okay,
I will be running from my anchor affidavit,
okay,
because there's no real affidavit for myself per se, like how you would have an A1 affidavit in the docket. So that's why us as investigators, we call it an anchor affidavit.
Okay, so it's intended for court.
Yes, it's intended for court. It is for court.
All right.
All the A bundles from A1 to A36 is intended for court.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Chair. Colonel, just then to clarify, this morning I was, in light of the recap I gave, I wanted us to deal with the timeline, basically to look at the chronology of events from the A1, from the moment a decision was taken to investigate up until the arrests were effected. I wanted to look at that timeline. Now my question is, The affidavit that you specifically referred to, is it relevant for that purpose?
Yes.
Can I try and work through the chronology as I have it based on that part of the docket that we had received? And then we will see whether it's necessary to find this second affidavit you reference. I propose that we start and then we see how far we can go without the affidavit for the moment.
We can, Chair, but when you look at my affidavit that I'm talking about, it starts with factual background.
Okay.
Gives the introduction and then it starts with the factual background of the flow of events.
That's fine. Chair, may I propose a 5-minute stand down just to sort out this affidavit? If we must run copies, at least it's before the Colonel, he then is able to give this chronology of events based on his own document, yes.
I will not say 5 minutes, will come in when you indicate we should do so. Thank you.
Chair.
Adjourn. Yes, Ms. Sello.
Thank you, Chair. Chair, I think, firstly to say, we have resolved the challenge. But before we proceed, I think it's only appropriate to apologize to Colonel Padayachee. The Commission administration failed him. It is correct, he only got 3 pages of annexure MK15, which is made up of more than 20 pages. Technically, what appears to have happened is somebody decided to draw out only the first 3 pages of annexure MK15 and provide him that. And that basically are the cover pages to the report that we still need to engage with. The dates that I wanted to reference in order to determine our timeline are included in the annexes to that report. The purpose, as the commissioners would appreciate, of giving the witnesses the documents the evidence leaders intend to rely upon ahead of their appearance is to enable them to familiarize themselves with their contents and to consider them in the context of their own testimony. Now, we were denied that opportunity because of this administrative problem. But most importantly, it serves 2 purposes. We don't intend to prejudice witnesses. It's to make sure that the witness is fully appraised of the documents that the evidence leaders will rely on. But most importantly, it does not assist the Commission when we quote-unquote spring such documents on the witness and hope for a meaningful engagement. So, Chair, I think before we proceed, it's appropriate I place that on record. Colonel Padayachee was quite correct. That's what he received. I don't understand how, but this is where we are. But I think he's deserving of the Commission's apology. Thank you, Chair.
Which you are tendering.
Which I'm tendering unreservedly, Chair. I think.
Thank you, Ms. Sello. Colonel, you want to say something? Please place yourself on record. I see that Mr. Bodlani, he did ask to be excused. I think in my mother tongue, and then filter and speak.
Good morning, Chair and the Commissioners. Unfortunately, you are left to deal with me now. I've noticed you have not been greeting me since we started, but only Mr. Bodlani.
I never. Don't try to promote yourself. I never greet those who are being led.
Thank you, Chair.
Yes.
My surname is Ramatsekisa.
Yes.
Chair and the Commissioners, I confirm the submission by the evidence leader, and we appreciate that we have been afforded the opportunity for the witness to go through the annexures. And the witness is saying that it's not yet done, and he was asking for a bit of few minutes just to complete perusing the documents that he has been given. So we are in the hands of the court but he was asking that if
Commission,
it could be...
commission, not court.
My apologies. My apologies. We're in the hands of the commissioners. He was asking maybe until 12, but he might finish before that. He's just in the midway of the documents.
Colonel, thank you, Mr. Ramatsekisa. Marama?
Correct. Ramatsekisa.
Thank you. I've written it down. Colonel, it does seem you were hard done by, and Ms. Sello has tendered an apology. I hope you accept it.
Yes, Chair, it's understandable. I mean,
Yes.
the same happened to us, so
Yeah.
we offer counsel the same with the apology too as well.
Thank you.
Apologies.
Thank you. Something I've said repeatedly at this commission was said by Ms. Sello when she was addressing us just now, and it is that this commission does not want to ever disadvantage a witness or to treat a witness unfairly. Where there are documents a witness is seeing for the first time, we either proceed on the basis that the witness may file a supplementary affidavit afterwards to address whatever issues the witness was not able to address as best as they wanted to when they testified in open session. So we always do our best to achieve that. That is fairness, basic fairness in treating all witnesses. When we said we would come back at 10 past, that was on the basis of what was indicated in an informal discussion outside, which was an expectation that you would be done going through the document /S by 10 past. But we are now faced with the reality that you are not done. Sorry, how much longer, or should we just adjourn and come back when it's indicated to us? What should we do? Should we how much more time do you require?